Hey there, Chris McCarthy here with Brand Identified, and today I'm going to walk you through an AI business integration framework to help you build your revenue planning and develop your expansion roadmaps. You're going to be able to use this 6-step framework to build a clear executable plan for hitting revenue milestones by optimizing what's working and expanding on what's possible. So this is what we're going to cover today. First off, we're going to go over this 6-step AI-powered framework. Then we're going to go ahead and define and answer the 10 questions that you must answer to define your AI strategy. Then I'm going to show you how to accelerate your strategy using the custom GPT over at BrandOptimizer.ai. Then I'm going to walk you through a 6-step AI prompt sequence to customize your framework for your business and your strategy for your business, also using that custom GPT over at BrandOptimizer.ai. And then finally, I'm going to show you how to install Brand Growth AIOS into your business. So let's jump in and get started. Step number 1 of this AI-powered framework is to define. So start by answering these 10 revenue clarity questions. Your answers will help us identify your strongest income streams, where your business is stuck, and how to strategically map out your next growth phase. So question number 1 here is, what was your business revenue over the past 12 months? This gives us a benchmark. Even a rough estimate helps us measure progress and shape future targets. Question number 2 here is, what percentage of your current revenue comes from each main product or service? When you break down where your revenue is coming from, it becomes easier to see what's pulling the most weight and what might need the most attention. Question number 3 here is, what are the next revenue goals, whether those are monthly or annually? A specific target makes it possible to reverse engineer a plan. Vague goals lead to scattered and misaligned efforts. Question number 4 is, what strategies have you used so far to grow your revenue? This helps us understand what's already been tried so that we can refine or expand on it instead of starting from scratch. Question number 5 is, which current income streams feel under-optimized or flat? Identifying plateaus allows us to dig into why they're underperforming and what changes could reignite your growth. Question number 6 is, have you launched any new offers in the past 12 months, and what were those results? Knowing how recent launches performed gives us insight into what your audience is responding to and what might needs to be adjusted. Question number 7 is, do you have a clear system or a calendar for launching, promoting, or monetizing your offers? A structured calendar prevents random efforts and helps you build momentum across the year with more consistency and more focus. Question number 8 is, what recurring or scalable income streams do you have, if any? Scalable revenue sources create stability. If they're missed or underused, this often is the best place to build more leverage. Question number 9 is, where do you feel the biggest revenue opportunity lies right now? This gives us a starting point. Whether it's a new audience, a better funnel, or reactivating past buyers, we'll use this to guide the new plan. And then finally, question number 10 here is, what do you need most to hit in your next revenue milestones? This final question helps pinpoint your biggest constraint. Once we know that, we can build around it and remove any bottlenecks. So step number 2 here in this 6-step framework is to assess. Get clear on your current revenue drivers. We start by mapping where your money actually comes from, not just your total revenue, but the breakdown by offer, audience, and the delivery model. So rank all of your products or services by revenue and profit. Identify your highest converting offers and your sales channels. Eliminate low impact or confusing offers that dilute your focus, and map your current funnel and your sales process from lead to revenue. And then within this step of the framework and then all the other steps of this framework, I've given you an AI prompt to use. Now, this is more specifically a BrandOptimizer.ai prompt. Now, BrandOptimizer.ai is a custom GPT interface that I've developed based on the knowledge base of BrandIdentified.com, which is also based off of working with hundreds of clients over the past 25 years. So I want to make sure that you're adding this prompt and all the next prompts coming up into BrandOptimizer.ai, which is that custom GPT, not just regular ChatGPT or another large language model. So this prompt right here is, we are a, and you would insert your business type there, that serves, and you would go ahead and insert your target audience. And then based on these 10 questions, help us assess our current revenue sources and identify where most of our income is coming from. So you're going to take that prompt, you're going to add in those 10 questions and then the answers to those 10 questions over here into BrandOptimizer.ai. So you're just going to visit BrandOptimizer.ai. You're going to click on Launch the Custom GPT, which is going to open up ChatGPT, and it's going to open it up into the BrandOptimizer.ai interface. So this is the only one that has access to the brand identified knowledge base. So you're going to want to make sure that you're inputting the prompts into here so you make sure you get all the relevant answers based on your specific business. So you go ahead, enter that prompt into there, and then all the prompts that are coming up, make sure you enter them over here into this custom GPT. So now moving on here into the next step, which is step number 3, and this is to optimize. So you want to maximize what's already working for your business. So before you add anything new, extract more value from your best income streams. This builds momentum, improves your efficiency, and funds your expansion. So raise prices or repackage top offers for higher perceived value, add upsells, cross-sells, or tiered options, improve conversion points in your current funnel, or automate or streamline delivery to increase that profit margin. So then, as always, I've provided you another BrandOptimizer.ai prompt for you to use for this in step number 3. So step number 4 here is to expand. Identify and layer in new strategic growth levers. Now we build outward by layering in high potential offers, new channels or markets that align with your current infrastructure and your ideal customers. So launch a new offer that serves your existing audience deeper, add a recurring or a subscription model for monthly revenue, target a new customer segment using existing assets, or test a strategic partnership or affiliate revenue channel. And then, as always, I've given you another BrandOptimizer.ai prompt for step number 4. So step number 5 is to forecast. Build a revenue plan tied to real numbers. We now forecast your growth by mapping revenue goals against actual product performance, pricing models, and your conversion rates. So set monthly revenue milestones for the next 12 months, assign revenue targets to each product or offer, align your sales volume, your pricing, and your conversion goals, and adjust for seasonality, capacity, and campaign timing. And then, as always, for step number 5, I've given you another BrandOptimizer.ai prompt. Now, the 6th and final step in this 6-step AI business integration framework is to execute. Turn your roadmap into a real plan with timelines and action steps. This final step is all about execution. This is where ideas become systems, campaigns, and revenue-driving actions mapped to your calendar. So break your goals into quarterly campaigns and weekly deliverables, assign team owners, timelines, and your resources, set up tracking systems for revenue, leads, and conversions, and review progress monthly to adapt as needed. And then, as always, I've given you another BrandOptimizer.ai prompt for step number 6. So next up here is a 6-step AI prompt sequence that I've given you that you can also use over at BrandOptimizer.ai to instantly create your custom strategy for your business. So prompt number 1 is your strategy prompt, and that is, help me build a complete strategy for revenue planning and expansion roadmaps that aligns with our brand and our business goals. Prompt number 2 here is your execution prompt. Give me a step-by-step execution plan to implement revenue planning and expansion roadmaps effectively in our business. Prompt number 3 is your audit and your optimization prompt. So that is, audit our current revenue planning and expansion roadmaps and recommend improvements or optimizations that we should make. Prompt number 4 here is your template and your tool prompt. Provide a fill-in-the-blank template or a framework that I can use to create or approve upon our revenue planning and our expansion roadmaps. Prompt number 5 here is your role-based prompt. So this is, how should and you insert your title, your role, or a position within your organization. So for example, founder, CMO, or marketing manager, approach revenue planning and expansion roadmaps in a growing business. And then the final 6-step or 6th prompt here in this 6-step prompt sequence is your integration prompt. And that is, how does revenue planning and expansion roadmaps connect with or support other areas of our business like marketing, sales, or operations? So finally, here is just the Brand Growth AIOS, and this is an AI-powered operating system to optimize your business. It is a proprietary 16-phase optimization and execution strategy that integrates 60 specialized services into one unified growth engine. It is designed to transform your business into a high-performance, fully optimized, and scalable operation. Each service is delivered in a structured, sequence-based framework that starts with deep diagnostics, applies proven strategic models, and then executes with AI-enabled tools and automations. Now, I've prepared a short overview video of the Brand Growth AI OS system that I'll queue up here in just a second. But I also want to make sure that you check out BrandIdentify.com for more information, and then also check out BrandGrowthAIOS.com as well. The Brand Growth AI OS is a complete operating system for your business. It's a proprietary 16-phase optimization and execution strategy that pulls together 60 specialized services into one unified growth engine. The entire system is designed to take your business from where it is today and transform it into a high-performance, fully optimized, and scalable operation. Now, here's the important part. This isn't just a collection of services thrown together. Every step is structured, it's sequence-based, and it follows a very specific framework. We begin with deep diagnostics, then move into proven strategy models, and then bring it all to life with AI-enabled tools and automations. Once the Brand Growth AI OS is installed inside your business, here's what you can expect. Your company will run on a streamlined, data-driven, AI-supported infrastructure. You will deliver a consistent, high-quality client experience that drives both retention and referrals. Your offers, pricing, and positioning will be optimized for your market. You'll have predictable opportunities coming in through campaigns, funnels, and content systems that are built to work together. And you, as the founder, along with your leadership team, will finally be able to focus on strategy instead of being stuck in daily execution. So let's talk about what that means for your role versus ours. Your role requires only a minimal time investment, about 15 minutes per day for quick approvals and roughly 30 minutes a week for high-level strategic reviews. That is it. Our role is to handle everything else: the audit, the strategy, the design, the build out, the optimization, and the execution of your complete Brand Growth AI OS. That way, you can stay focused on leading your business while we install the system that allows it to scale.